Hello, I am Wahi, the DGFT virtual assistant for helping importers and exporters. In this quick video I will explain the easy steps for updating your Importer-Exporter Code or IEC using the DGFT website. As per the recent DGFT notification number 58 dated 12th of February 2021, any Importer-Exporter Code holder is required to update their IEC electronically every year, during the period of April to June. While this updation is mandatory, due consideration has been taken not to increase any compliance burden. It may be noted that IEC updation is online and automated. This updation process should not take more than 30 minutes. Further, there are no user charges to be paid for such IEC updations. Please follow the steps mentioned in this brief video for easy guidance on updating your IEC details through the automatic DGFT online process. Navigate to the DGFT website. Please register on the website if not registered already. Please link your IEC to your account using any of the authentication options provided. For more details on the authentication process, refer to the video. Link IEC using DSC or link IEC using Aadhaar e-sign. Once the IEC is linked to your profile, please navigate to Start Fresh Application by clicking on Update or Modify IEC button on your dashboard. In case your email address or your mobile number is not updated, please do update them. In case the email or mobile number was verified more than 1 year back, new OTPs would be sent to the given contact details for re-verification. Please validate all the details present in the screen presented. Please update details wherever required. In firm address details you can update firm address details. In branch details you can update your branch details or you can add any new branch or mark any branch as inactive also. In proprietor, directors, Karta or managing trustee details you can update any existing record. In bank details now you can add multiple bank details and can select one bank account as primary bank account. After modification of IEC, newly added bank details will be further sent to PFMS for verification. In others details you can add or update your preferred sectors of operations. Adding details over here are optional. You may choose to skip this step. Please go through the declaration page and accept the terms and condition to proceed further. Please review print summary to ensure all details filled are correct. Then proceed with signing process. In period of April to June, no fees will be charged for modification or updation of IEC. You may generate a copy of your updated IEC by using the Print IEC feature on the dashboard page. In case PAN details on the IEC are being modified, the IEC updation shall not be automatic. The electronic submission shall be automatically sent to concerned regional authority of DGFT for further examination and suitable approval. Status of any submissions can be viewed by navigating to My Dashboard, choosing type of scheme as IEC and subscheme as modification of IEC. A submission for updation of IEC shall be auto-approved. Important points to note. DGFT shall be sending regular reminders to all IEC holders to update their IEC. If the IEC holder fails to update their IEC before end of the month of June, the IEC shall be deactivated and export or import transaction cannot be taken up against the given IEC. However, if the IEC holder wishes to reactivate the IEC, applicant may use the steps mentioned for updation of the IEC. IEC shall be reactivated on successful updation. If IEC was updated in last 365 days before June, then there is no need to update the IEC details again in this April to June period. Objective of the given exercise is to prune out inactive IECs and incorrect IEC details. The support of all active IEC holders for this limited updation is kindly solicited. No specific cost is involved in this updation process. For more information, you may check the help guide and FAQs by visiting the DGFT website, then go to Learn and then go to Application Help and FAQs. For any additional support in this regard, please contact the DGFT help desk through any of the channels listed on the website.